In 1963 and 64, one of the Yankees' pitching aces was Jim Bouton. Jim Bouton was the author of the book Ball 4. It was written during the 1969 season when he was a Seattle pilot, and he kept a diary. He wrote at the suggestion of sports writer Lenny Schechter. Jim Bouton and Lenny Schechter were sitting at Lion's Head Bar in Greenwich Village, New York, and they were sitting next to an intoxicated female next to them. And they had mostly written the book, but didn't have a title for it. She suggested Ball 4. Well, they laughed, but then they thought, that is a good name. Ball 4 is a starkly honest look at Major League Baseball players in the 1960s. Bouton would make comments like, I just felt like I wanted to take the mic and say, I feel I won the game tonight because I don't believe in God. Or he would say, lots of people look up to Billy Martin because he just knocked them down. It was mostly a look at the 69 season with the pilots, but it often included disturbing stories of sexism, childish practical jokes, private locker room matters, such as players taking amphetamines, which they called greenies. A few pages talk about his Yankee teammates, Mickey Mantle, heavy drinking and chasing skirts. It was mostly complimentary of Mantle, though, in those few pages. For example, Mickey Mantle once, when Bouton won his first game, he laid out a quote-unquote red carpet of towels to his locker room. Bouton really appreciated that. But in general, the players didn't like the book in 1970 and beyond. Bowie Kuhn called it detrimental to baseball. Whenever Pete Rose saw Jim Bouton, he would say, bleep you, Shakespeare. The book was kind of a follow-up book to the 1962 book, The Long Season by Jim Brosnan, which was also a book based on Brosnan's diary of his season. He played with the Cardinals, and in 1961 he played with the Cincinnati Reds that won the National League pennant. But the book Ball 4 was very successful. New York Public Library's one of its greatest books of the century, or Time magazine put it on its 100 greatest books list, the only sports book to be on the list. One quote I love from the book is Jim Bouton said, a ball player spends a good part of his life gripping a baseball, and in the end it turns out that it was the other way around all the time. Welcome everybody, this is Apba Brian, welcoming you to the Game 3 of the 1964 World Series replay. St. Louis Cardinals at Yankee Stadium to take on the New York Yankees. Here are your stars of today's game. Bill White, Curt Flood, Bob Gibson, Tim McCarver, Ray Sadecki, Lou Brock, and for the Yankees, Mickey Mantle, Whitey Ford, Joe Pepitone, Jim Bouton, today's pitcher, Roger Maris, Bobby Richardson, and Yogi Berra, Elston Howard, and also Ken Boyer. Here are your starting lineups. We're using as-played lineups for Game 3. Curt Flood, Lou Brock, Bill White, Ken Boyer, Dick Groat, Tim McCarver, Mike Shannon, Del Maxwell, and Curt Simmons on the mound. For the Yankees, Phil Linz, Bobby Richardson, Roger Maris, Mickey Mantle, Elston Howard, Tom Tresh, Joe Pepitone, Clete Boyer, and the pitcher, Jim Bouton. Jim Bouton's completing his warm-up tosses. He was 18 and 13 in 1964 with a 3.02 earned run average. Curt Flood steps in. Let's get this started. 56 is a pop-up to the shortstop. One away. Both teams are using fielding column 1. Here is Lou Brock. 46 is a swing and a miss for strike 3. 2 outs. And Bill White, the first baseman. 55 is going to be a base hit, the first hit of the game. White is a fast runner on first base. Brings up the National League MVP for 1964, Ken Boyer. That's a 55 roll, and that's going to be also a base hit. And that will send White all the way to third base with 2 away. Cardinals have base runners on the corners. Both of them are fast. And Dick Groat at the plate. Jim Bouton has a very aggressive pitching motion, throws overhand, has a good fastball, and he's well known for sometimes his cap flying off. Here's the pitch to Dick Groat. 56 is going to be high pop up to the shortstop, Phil Linz, and that's the end of the first inning. Cardinals don't score. 0-0. All right, Phil Linz, the shortstop, will lead off the Yankees. Bottom of the first, 36 is the roll. That is a base on balls for Phil Linz. Fast runner at first. Brings the bat Bobby Richardson. We're playing basic Apba. If runners try to steal as a result of a hit and run, or we'll go with the play result on the hit and runs. If they try to steal on 11, then I give the catchers a chance to throw out. I have a chart for that. Bobby Richardson steps in. We may try a hit and run here. There goes Lenz, and the pitch, 62, is a 32. That's going to be a fly out to the right fielder. 1 away, and Mike Shannon gets the ball quickly back. Lenz returns the first. Roger Maris. '61 is a 40 runner out stealing. Catcher to shortstop. And there's going to be 2 outs and nobody on. 53 is 15. That's going to be a fly out to the left fielder, Lou Brock. So 7 spaces is a minimum. We go to the top of the second, no score. Jim Bouton back on the mound, nicknamed Bulldog, faces Tim McCarver. 63 is going to be a fly out to the center fielder. That is Roger Maris. 1 away. Mike Shannon, longtime Cardinal broadcaster. With a roll of a 42. 13's a swing and a miss, strike 3, and there's 2 quick outs. Brings up Dal Maxwell. And 23 is a roll. That's a ground ball back to the pitching mound. Caught by Bouton and over to first. 3 outs. We go to the bottom of the second. No score. Both our starting pitchers today won 18 games in the '64 season. Mickey Mantle leads off for New York. 31 is a 9 against a B pitcher. That's going to be a single over shortstop. Mantle has the Yankees' first hit. Fast runner at first. Alston Howard. Howard is having a good series. He's 5 for 8. 1-2 is going to be a double play ground ball. 4-6-3. And there's suddenly 2 outs. Tom Tresh. 36 is a pop out to the third baseman, Kenny Boyer. 3 outs. We go to the top of the third. No score. The pitcher, Curt Simmons, leads off the third inning for St. Louis. 106 hitter in '64. 1-6 is a ground out to the shortstop, Phil Linz. That brings up Kurt Flood, who is 0 for 1, 2 for 9 in the series. 56 is a pop-up to the shortstop, Phil Linz. 2 outs. Bouton winds and pitches to Lou Brock. 35 is going to be a base hit for Lou Brock. And that makes Brock 5 for 11 on the series. And here is Bill White, who is 4 for 9. 56 is a pop out to the shortstop. 3 outs. We go to the bottom of the third, still no score. The Yankees will send up the bottom of their pitching order, or batting order. Joe Pepitone, Clete Boyer, and Jim Bouton. Pepitone hit .251 with 28 home runs in 1964. 34 is a fly ball to center field caught by Curt Flood. Clete Boyer. 44 is going to be also a fly ball to center field. 2 down. And here is Jim Bouton. 52 is a ground out to the third baseman. 5-3. Go to the top of the fourth. Neither team has been able to change the scoreboard. Ken Boyer. 41 is a ground out to the shortstop Phil Linz. Dick Grote. 36 is a walk. It was pointed out to me that Dick Grote has 4 31s on his car, which certainly make him an excellent hit and run candidate, and he was. I would be, if I was not using as played lineups, I'd be tempted to hit him third, and he did sometimes bat third behind Flood and Brock. Here's Tim McCarver. .51 is a 8 against a grade B. That's going to be a ground ball to third, 5-3. Second by Clete Boyer, but the runner, Grote, goes to second. 2 outs. Cardinals got a runner as far as third in the first inning, but they couldn't get him home. Here is Mike Shannon. 36 is going to be a pop fly out to Phil Linz. That's the 4th pop out for Phil Linz, actually the 5th one, and 2 ground balls. But 3 outs. We go to the bottom of the 4th, no score. Super sub, Phil Linz leads off for the Yankees. 6-6 roll, that's going to be a hit column roll. And could be extra bases. Let's see, 52 is going to be 11. It's not extra bases. But he's going to take a chance to probably steal in the next pitch. We got Richardson coming up. McCarver is an 8 defensive catcher. That means that he will have a chance to throw out Linz. 11-23, he'll be out. 65-66 will be an errant throw. Linz takes off. Here is the throw. He is going to be safe at second. So Phil Linz is at second with nobody out. Bobby Richardson squares around the bunt to move the runner to the third. 13 is 36. That's going to be a pass ball. And that will let Linz get the third without sacrificing an out. So ball 1 pitch to Bobby Richardson. He's not going to bunt. He's going to swing away. 1-5 is a single to right field. Runner scores. And the runner, or the batter, steals second on the first pitch. 1 strike on the batter. That means Roger Maris is up to bat. Same odds for stealing, and he will get the run up on the scoreboard. There goes Richardson, 31. He will be safe at second. There's the pitch to Roger Maris. 46 is a swing and a miss for strike 3. That's the first out of the 4th inning. Here is Mickey Mantle. .55 is an 8. Out at first, pitcher to first baseman, 1-3. Runner goes to third. Here's Elson Howard. 52 is a ground out to third base. So we go to the top of the fifth. It's the Yankees 1, the Cardinals nothing. Del Maxwell, who is 3 for 7, leads off in the top of the fifth inning. Here's the pitch to Maxwell, 42. It's a swing and miss for strike 3. Pitcher Kurt Simmons. 36 is going to be a pop out to the second baseman, Bobby Richardson. 2 down. That brings up Curt Flood, who, as you know, refused to be traded to the Philadelphia Phillies and took it to court. Here's the pitch. 6-6 roll. That's going to be a hit column roll. 26 is going to be a double for Curt Flood. He's 3 for 11 in the series. Lou Brock, who hit .315 for the Cardinals for the full season, he hit .348 for the St. Louis Cardinals after June to the end of the series. Here's the pitch to Lou Brock with 2 outs. 21 is a strikeout. So the Cardinals fail to get it tied. Here we go to the bottom of the fifth, 1-0 Yankees. Tom Tresh will lead off the bottom of the fifth inning for the Yankees. He was the Sporting News All-Star shortstop in 1962 when he hit .281 with 20 homers. He injured his knee in the 1967 spring training, and his career is pretty much downhill from there. 52 is the roll. 27 is going to be a ground out to the third baseman. Neither pitcher has a strikeout modifier. 1 out. And Joe Pepitone. 36 is a walk. Pepitone's average speed. Yankees are not going to play it safe. Here is Clete Boyer. 23 is 26. That is going to be a fielder's choice. Second base to shortstop. And now Boyer is the runner at first with 2 outs. Jim Mountain. 61 is a swing and miss, strike 3. At the top of the sixth, 1-0 New York. Jim Mountain's back on the mound. He had 2 good years for the Yankees in 63 and 64. Later hurt his shoulder, and the rest of his career was pretty much a series of comeback attempts. Late in his career, he developed a knuckleball. Here's the pitch to Bill White. 44 is a base hit for Bill White. He is 2 for 3 and 5 for 11 on the series. Here's Ken Boyer, .295 hitter in 1964. 65 is going to be a foul out to the Yankee catcher Elson Howard. Here's Dick Rowe. All right, we're going to hit and run. Here's the pitch to Grote. 63 is a 31, and that is what you like to see. It's going to be a single to right center. The runner's going to go to third. First and third Cardinals with 1 away. Tim McCarver's the batter. New York will play the infield back and hope for a double play. Here's the pitch to McCarver. 32 is a 26. And that is going to be a 4-6-3 double play. Wow. Cardinals don't score. We go to the bottom of the sixth. 1-0 New York. Jim Mountain has been faced with 2 first and third situations in the game. And he's pitched his way out of both of them. No one scoring. Phil Linz leads off the bottom of the sixth for the Yankees. 36 is a walk to Phil Linz. He's been on base all 3 times today. He is 1 for 8 in the series. 2 walks and a single today. Bobby Richardson's the batter, and they're going to hit and run again. There goes Phil Linz. 44 is going to be a 7, a single to right. That is going to be single to right with Lynn's going to third. First and third, New York in the middle of their order coming to bat. Roger Maris is 0 for 2 today and 3 for 10 on the series. Here's the pitch to Maris. The infield is playing back for a double play possibility. That's an 8 against a B. That's going to be a single to right field. One runner scores, and the other runner goes to third. And it is 2-0 New York. And there is activity in the Cardinal bullpen. That is Bob Humphreys warming up. Infields will be still playing back. Here's the pitch to Mantle. 41 is a 24. That's going to be a 4-6-3 double play with the runner scoring from third. It is now 3-0. The bases are cleared. The Yankees are leading. Here is Elston Howard. "13 as I walk to Howard." Tom Tresh. Tresh is a switch hitter, so if I bring in Humphreys, I don't get the bump up for the first batter. So Simmons is going to stay out there. Here's the pitch. 53 is a 16, fielding column 1. That's going to be a single to center field. That is going to be first and second with Joe Pepitone up. 51 is a 9. That's an infield hit for Pepitone. And the bases are loaded. And now manager Johnny King comes out and he will remove Curt Simmons for Bob Humphreys. Side saddle Humphreys. Clete Boyer is a batter, and the Yankees could blow a hole a mile wide in this game with something here. Here's the pitch to Clete Boyer, 35. It is a swing and a miss for strike 3. Bob Humphreys comes in and puts out the fire in the 16th. We go to the top of the 7th. Yankees 3, Cardinals 0. New York is tied in the World Series 1-1, trying to go up 2-1. Here with the 3-run lead, Mike Shannon leads off for the Cardinals to be followed by Del Maxwell and Curt Simmons, or not, Bob Humphreys rather. Here's the pitch to Shannon. 45 is going to be a base on balls. Cardinals have their leadoff hitter on, and he is fast. Del Maxwell. Okay, the Cardinals are going to have a pinch hitter. That is for Del Maxwell. That's going to be Carl Warwick. Here's the pitch from Jim Bouton. 1-3 is a 2 balls, no strike count. Bouton has the Z modifier. 43 is a 29. That's going to be a ground ball. Runner's out at first. And the batter's out first. The runner goes to second. 1-3. 1 away. And there'll be another pinch hitter. That is Julian Javier for the pitcher. Javier will stay in the game and play second base and bat in the 9th spot. And the pitcher will go in the 8th spot. Here's the pitch to Javier. 55 is a 8. Ground out to, wait a minute, third. That is a runner goes to third, 1-3. Or, excuse me. Runner goes to third. Ground out to the pitcher, 1-3, 2 outs. Top of the order, Curt Flood. 53 is 15. That is going to be a error on the left fielder, Tom Tresh, scoring the run. Cardinals are on the board. It is now 3-1 New York. There goes the second on the air. That brings on the tying run, Lou Brock. Here's the pitch for Lou Brock. 45 is a base on balls. First and second, and that going to fatigue, by the way, Boughton. He becomes a C pitcher. He is due to bat first in the bottom of the seventh inning, so we're going to try to get through this inning. With him, he has 2 outs. Here's the pitch to Bill White. 26 is going to be a 12 result. That's going to be fielder's choice, 6-4 for the third out. We go to the bottom of the seventh. New York 3, St. Louis 1. The Yankees will lead off with a pitch hitter. That is Hector Lopez, batting for the pitcher, Jim Boughton. Here's a pitch to Hector Lopez, 32. That is going to be a ground out to the second baseman, who is now Julian Javier, 4-3. One away. Top of the order, and Phil Linz. Mike Cuellar is a grade C pitcher. He's pitching now for St. Louis with Y and W modifiers. 1/6-28 is a ground out to the Cardinal shortstop, Dick Groat, 6-3. Bobby Richardson. 1/6 is a rollout to the shortstop, Dick Groat. We go to the top of the eighth, 3-1 New York. The Yankees have a new pitcher, Bill Stafford, grade C, YZ modifiers. He's facing Ken Boyer, Dick Groat, and Tim McCarver. 35 is the roll. That's going to be a pop out to the third baseman, 1 away. Dick Groat, who executed a perfect hit and run play last time up. 51 is going to be a base hit for Dick Groat. He is 2 for 3 on the day and 3 for 10 on the series. Slow runner, the Cardinals will play it safe. Tim McCarver. That's a 9. He gets a grade C. That's going to be a ground out to third base. Runner goes to second. 2 outs and Mike Shannon. 22 is going to be a single, and against a grade C, the runner scores. 3-2. Mike Shannon, a clutch hitter, drives in this Cardinals' second run. Timeout. St. Louis will bring in a pitch hitter for Cuellar, Bob Skinner. 2 outs in the inning. That brings up Bob Skinner. Okay, I had the camera off when I rolled the dice. Roll was 25, and that is going to be a base hit, single to center. With the runner going to third. First and third with 2 outs, Julian Javier. 34 is going to be a fly out to center field. That's the end of the top of the 8th inning. Yankees 3, Cardinals 2. The new St. Louis pitcher, as the pitcher was lifted for a pinch hitter, is Gordon Richardson. 2.30 ERA, 4-2 record. He'll be facing Roger Maris, Mickey Mantle, and Elston Howard in the bottom of the 8th. 32 is a ground out to the second baseman, Julian Javier, 1 down. And now Mickey Mantle, who's been relatively quiet in this series, he is 2 for 10. It's the pitch for Mickey. 23 is going to be a fly out to right field, 2 outs. Elston Howard. 1-5 is going to be a fly out to center field. Kurt Flood. We go to the top of the 9th. Yankees 3, Cardinals 2. On the pitch at the top of the 9th for New York will be Hal Reniff. grade B pitcher, Y strikeout modifier. He'd be looking at the top of the Cardinal order, Kurt Flood, Lou Brock, and Bill White. Flood is 1 for 4 today, 3 for 12 in the series. Here's the pitch to the speedy Kurt Flood. That's a 1-1 roll, and it's going to be a hit column roll. 31 is a double for Kurt Flood, his second double of the game, and the Cardinals are starting the ninth off on the right foot. That'll bring to bat Lou Brock, who had the game-winning hit, game-winning double in Game 2, driving in Flood. Or rather, he drove in Bill Maxwell for the winning run in walk-off fashion, Game 2. So do we want to sacrifice here or give him a chance to hit again? He's 5 for 12 in the series. Bill White on deck is 5 for 12 in the series. And Boyer is 4 for 11. So I think the Cardinals are going to take 3 corrects at this and not give up the out. Here's the pitch from, drop the dice on the floor. Hold on a minute. Okay, here's the pitch to Brock. It is a 42. That's going to be a 9 against a grade B pitcher with a runner on second. It's a single over second with a runner scoring. The Cardinals tie the game and have Lou Brock, a fast runner, at first. Bill White's the batter. And once again, I'm kind of wondering how he was not the MVP in the 1964 season. Teammate Ken Boyer was. Here's Bill White. 65 is going to be a pop-up to the catcher for the first out. Boyer. .65, same thing. 2 outs. Pop up to the catcher. Here's Dick Grote. With 2 outs, the Cardinals are going to start their runner. Grote swings. 55. That's a 7. That's going to be a single to right. The runner will go to third. And the Cardinals have first and third with 2 outs here in the ninth. And Grote is 3 for 4 on the day. That brings us Tim McCarver, a .288 hitter in 1964. Hal Renouf goes into the stretch. The infield is playing back. 42 is a 38. Runner on first steals second. The other holds third. No throw to second base. So now the Cards have second and third. Mike Shannon's on deck. They'll continue to pitch to McCarver. With 2 outs, here's the pitch. 42. That's a 38. Again, strikeout. Catcher drops the third strike. Batter out at first. That's the end of the inning. We go to the bottom of the ninth. Score is tied 3-3. Tom Trush will lead off the bottom of the ninth. Gordon Richardson is still on for the Cardinals. 26 is a swing and miss for strike 3. And Tom Trush is the first out. Joe Pepitone can end it with 1 swing of the bat. 28 home runs in 1964. Here's the pitch. 63 is a fly ball to center field caught by Kurt Flood. 2 down. Clete Boyer. 62 is the roll. 32, that's a fly out to the right fielder, Mike Shannon. We'll go to extras. Score's tied at 3. Okay, Mike Shannon will lead off the 10th inning for St. Louis. 1-1 roll, that's going to be hit column. 12 is a 11 with a chance to steal second. I'm going to try to steal second. The pitcher, Gordon Richardson's due to bat, and he will try to sacrifice him to scoring position. 52 is a 27. 2 strikes on 2 attempts to bunt. Missed. He'll still try to bunt. 26 is 12. That's going to be safe on first. Fielder's choice, 5-6. All right, so Richardson's the runner at first, Gordon Richardson. And Julian Javier the batter. 46 is a ground ball to the pitcher. 1-3, the runner goes to second. Top of the order, Kurt Flood. Flood's 2 for 5. 2 doubles. There's the pitch, scored a tying run in the ninth. Pitch to Flood. 41 is a ground out to the shortstop. We go to the bottom of the 10th. Still tied 3-3. The Yankees will pinch hit for Hamilton with Pedro Gonzalez to lead off the 10th. Here's the pitch from Gordon Richardson. 46 is a swing and miss for strike 3. Here's Phil Lynn. 24 is a strikeout also. 2 down. Bobby Richardson. 51 is a fly out to center field. We go to the 11th. 3-3 tie. Pete Mickelson's a new pitcher for the Yankees. He's grade C, white, strikeout modifier. Lou Brock leads off the 11th for St. Louis. 1-2 is going to be a ground out to the second baseman. 4-3. 1 down in the 11th. Bill White. 51 is a base hit for Bill White. And that's his 3rd hit on the day. Fast runner at first. Kenny Boyer. 54 is a fly ball to the right fielder, caught by Mickey Mantle. 2 down. And now Dick Rote. 44 is a 7. That's going to be a single to right field. The runner goes to third. And all Dick Rote has done today is just get base hits. 4 for 5. First and third now with 2 outs. Tim McCarver. Cardinals have had a ton of base runners in this game, 18 base runners. Only 3 runs to show for it. There's 2 outs. Mickelson winds. Here's the pitch to Tim McCarver. 46 is going to be a ground ball back to Al Renouf. He throws over to Joe Pepitone. That's the 3rd out. We go to the bottom of the 11th. 3-3 tie. Okay, Gordon Richardson goes back out there to pitch the 11th inning. We'll let the one on the scoreboard stand for 11. He started 6 games in 1964, so he might be on for the duration. Here's the pitch to Roger Maris. 41, that's going to be a ground out to the shortstop, Dick Rote. First out. Mickey Mantle. 63 is a strikeout. Elston Howard. It's 5 for 11 on the series, 0 for 3 today. Here's the pitch to Howard. 42 is going to be a base hit for Elston Howard. Slow runner at first. The Yankees will play it safe for Tom Tresh. 31 is a base on balls. Moves Howard to scoring position. They're going to change. The Yankees are going to not play it safe with a slow runner at second. Pepitone's the batter. 33 is a hit, call, and roll. 32 is going to be a single. Let's see what that does. Wow. Didn't get the extra base hit, but the result is a single over shortstop. And the runner from second does score. It's a walk-off base hit for Joe Pepitone. And the Yankees win 4-3. And I will not say, the Yankees win. The Yankees win. I don't think he was broadcasting yet. Well, I did it anyway. World Series Game 3, the New York Yankees moved to a 2-1 advantage with this victory. They scored... for the Cardinals, they scored 3 runs on 13 hits and no errors. The Yankees scored 4 runs on 9 hits and 1 error. The stars of the game are Jim Bouton, who pitched 7 innings. He did give up a run, but it was none earned. 4 hits, 4 strikeouts, and 3 walks. And Joe Pepitone, who drove in the winning run, he was 2 for 4, but with the walk-off single, he is also the star of the game, Joe Pepitone. Another exciting game. I hope you enjoyed it. Game 4 will be tomorrow from Yankee Stadium. Please join us, and if you like what you see, subscribe and hit the like button. Good day, and God bless.